Let me go ahead and give shout outs to everybody that's here. What's going on, Vern, Elbert, Renee, 757, Raining Woman, Severa, Cyclone, Amani, Gerard, Sasha, Shy, Humble Beast, Mellow, Black Rain, Roman, Colin, Willie, Cooley, Jerome, Denise, Naima was good. Let's see. Denise, Chris, what's going on? Deshar, what's up? Yeah, man, get those likes up or thumbs up. I am live. I know it's early in the afternoon, but what else? But what else y'all doing? You know? We're going to talk about this situation that was brought to my attention, I believe, last night. I had a different topic in mind. I had a very different topic in mind that I was going to speak about. But I want to say this first. Shout out to Shy with the first super chat. Appreciate it. It was good, Merc, Grim, WG. Yeah, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans who have fought and bled for this country. Because I am an American, a proud American. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. I don't care what anybody says. There's no other country right now that I'm seeking to claim except for the one that I'm in. Even though, you know, the government has a lot of fucking flaws, but who doesn't? You know, I'm looking at where I am today. You know. Yeah, so salute to the veterans, man. Salute to the veterans. But that was a very serious topic that I was going to discuss. I could do a separate stream because I'm in the mind to maybe do 2 streams today. What's good, William? And it was about the situation that happened in Atlanta. The girl that went missing. What's up, Nick? The Magnificent was good. He's in the service. Well, salute to Nick for being in the service, man. And all the veterans that are watching the stream. The girl that went missing and then they found her later deceased. I was actually going to do a stream on that, but I switched it to this. Because I don't know if I want to do a whole live stream on that, because YouTube and the changes that is going through, certain type of content I'm steering away from. I've already done so. But yeah, I want to get into this. YouTube has been making a lot of changes over the last couple of years. And they're going to be making some more as of next month. So there are going to be topics that I'm just not going to cover. Okay? I've told y'all once before, I'm not the news man. I can't speak on all these news stories. I'll pick one out of the bunch that I would like to speak on that I think, you know, that people will be interested in seeing. It's good, true, Sean. But what a lot of non-content creators don't understand, what's good, Mermaid, I see you, is that we as content creators are constantly having to be very careful what we post. I've already lost 2 channels in this shit. Okay. I have bled in these YouTube streets. So there are going to be topics and things I just don't talk about. Shout out to Real Virtue. Jay, the religious argument against homosexuality is gone. Jews support it. Well, I think there have been Jews who've always supported it. And, you know, you got Christianity, you got Judaism, you know. But, I mean, there are people who lived in the alphabet community who call themselves Christians. Some of them probably call themselves Muslims, you know. What's good, young manhood? Jermaine, make sure y'all like the stream. So, yes, I am going to speak about more celebrities because that's the stuff that y'all want to see. I'm not going to stop talking about stuff that y'all don't want. Y'all got to understand something. If people didn't want to see me speak about celebrities, they wouldn't watch the videos. But some of the videos that do the best are videos on celebrity topics. So miss me with the bullshit, with the fake I'm here just for the improvement bullshit. Because from some of the comments that I have seen on my most recent video, if you have not seen it, I did a video today about a former college football player who's now homeless. The dude is 32 years old. And I'm seeing some of you so-called red pill men going your own way, going in on this guy. But you will get upset if a woman made a video going in on him. So do y'all not see the shit that I have to see in my comment section, in my community tab? I have to see a bunch of illiterate, lame, weak, soft, effeminate clowns commenting on my posts. They want to get there because you have people Hold on a second. Okay, I'm here. Shout out to everybody listening. Heard Jamarcus Russell practically homeless. Really? I may end up doing a video about him. I post this video today. I should see more of you dudes over there sharing that video, liking that video, and commenting on it. If you don't want to see me talk about celebrities, then support the videos that aren't about celebrities. But you're not going to do that because you need your daily fix. You need your daily fix of fuckery. You need your daily fix of what a celebrity done now. You need your daily fix on, being able to go off on women when something half you don't even like women who are the angriest. You just there just to be there, just to talk shit, but you don't really offer nothing in the conversation. And that's what goes on. I have to see this every day. The hypocrisy. You here for the self-improvement, but you're not watching for no self-improvement. You just need your daily fix because you're a fiend of being able to go blame women for your problems. No, it's you. It ain't the women, it's you. And with these YouTube changes, you're going to see more and more of these disgruntled males and females too, who are going to not have a place to go and get their daily fix of content where it's going off on women or making responses to women. These guys are going to be the most disgruntled. And they don't understand, as content creators, we constantly have to worry about what the fuck is YouTube going to do next. This is what we got to worry about. We build these channels. We build the audiences, putting up the content, which is not easy to do. It's not easy to find topics to make videos about, record the videos, edit the videos, post the videos, because you constantly have to be wary of the fact that, are people going to watch this or not? So people don't understand that. People don't understand that. That's why I'm here and you're there. That's what people just don't want to understand, is that a lot of content creators are under a lot of stress because at a moment's notice, you can get demonetized, you can get your channel taken down. And then we got to look at the audience of people who don't even support the content, unless they're getting their daily fix of fuckery. Daily fix of, let's go point the finger at these women instead of pointing the finger at yourself and say, hey, let me go improve so I can get the attention of these women. It ain't that hard to get the attention from women. It really ain't. If that's what you're here for, this is why the dating coaches are cleaning up. Because these guys don't understand that if you are a guy who has something of value and have something to trade, women will always be there for you. Always. Women can smell success on a guy a mile away. And I hope people understand something, that a lot of us can't speak about the same things we talked about 4 years ago when it was the Wild West. It's very impossible to do. It really is. You have to be able to grow and progress. That's the only way you're going to be able to move along in life. You can't move along in life if you're still in your angry mode. If you're still wanting to argue with people, you still want to be bitter. Maybe watching YouTube videos ain't what you should be doing. You should be getting counseling, seeking professional help, finding a hobby that distracts you enough to where you're not upset all the time. That is the point of me changing my content and speaking on things I speak on, because I'm able to reach people that I normally wouldn't have reached a couple of years ago. I have people from all different walks of life who hit me up and tell me how much they like and appreciate my content. Men, women, celebrities, non-celebrities, Instagram models, or influencers, excuse me. And by the way, I have a video on them removing the likes that because I've been busy, I haven't been able to put up yet today. But once the stream is over, then I'm probably going to put that video up. But yeah, man, there's a lot going on, man. But what I want to say about the situation in Georgia is that the girl that was pretty much, her life was taken by her jealous roommate. Her roommate was mad because, her boyfriend was making moves on her, and something happened where she reported the boyfriend for assault, and then she wound up deceased. And now you have a young man, a young woman whose lives are pretty much over because one or two of them took the police to the body. So they're both going to go down for this. And you got this thirsty dude, okay, the thug. And then you got this girl who people were claiming was an Instagram model, but she only got 2,000 followers. So, I mean, come on. But you got this girl who trusted this girl who she thought was a friend, but the girl didn't like her. The girl probably talked crap about her. And when she came to her about what her boyfriend may have done, her boyfriend decided to take this young girl's life. We got a lot of mentally ill people in the black community. You got these young black males and these black females. They have no direction. It's good, Jessica. And what's very sad about this, that you had a girl whose life was in front of her. She was in college. She was away from family. She seemed like she had a solid family because she took, let me get the names. Alexis Crawford. Alexis Crawford is the one whose life was taken by this coon, and that's what he is. He's a coon. And by this black female, his girlfriend, who's a coonette. Both of them who I believe wholeheartedly killed this girl. And you got Alexis Crawford, who's gone, who had a family, who tried to help, and this girl's name is Jordan Jones, tried to help her, bring her around her family. But let me tell you something, man. You can't help people who don't want to be helped. When you show people what they don't have, which is a family structure, which is love, they take advantage of that. They do. But yeah, you got these two coons who are right where they should be. Yeah, the dude he had a history of violence. His name is Baron Brantley. Baron Brantley, he's been arrested over 5 times, in and out, and he was in jail for domestic violence. I think he was whooping this Jordan Jones female's ass. I think he was whooping her ass because she was posting about leaving, I think she said leaving a domestic violence situation or something like that. But let me tell you something, man. I think it hurt her heart that her boyfriend wanted to sleep with this girl who she thought she looked better than. Okay? She thought she looked better than this girl, and your boyfriend was still trying to smash. And I think that jealousy built up to where her and her boyfriend took this girl's life. And the girl was missing for, what, a week and a half? See, this is why you can't trust everybody. You have to be very careful. But see, the thing is, they were roommates. So being roommates with somebody, you have to put up with them if you're away from home in college living with somebody, unless you try to get changed out of that room. But it's very difficult to do in college. And it seemed like she genuinely thought this girl was her friend. She genuinely thought this girl was her friend, but the girl ain't your friend. Obviously. I tell you, females hate each other more than anybody. Unless they have somebody that they hate equally as much. Women, especially when they're jealous of each other, ain't no telling what they'll do. I've seen women do crazy shit out of jealousy. So to you ladies who are listening, be very wary of the type of women who you tell your business to, who you live with, especially who you live with. If you're going to live with one of these females who have a dysfunctional boyfriend, you better be careful. Because he done whooped her ass. He done got her to the point to where, she's going to go along whatever he does. The fact that he felt, that he could push up on this female and allegedly assault her. Now, there are details of this. Y'all can go and check it out. But her name is Alexis Crawford. Go check out that case. It's sad, man. Life is gone because of these two cones. Because of these two cones, her life is over. Because of these two cones. Now, these are what coons are. Coons are not people who have a different opinion. These coons are black people who are taking the life or who are trying to destroy the lives of other black people. Those are coons. But let's get to the topic. We're going to talk about Alicia Keys, man. What's good, Darlene? I see you. Let's talk about Alicia Keys, man. Y'all know what's crazy? People are talking about this situation with her. I believe she took her son to a nail salon and he got his nails painted. There have been rumors for a while that Alicia Keys is into them chicks, man. That she's into them females. There have been rumors for, if you go back to all the way back to when she first came out, right? And she made a music video, and she was dressed kind of tomboyish, and she was walking next to this female, and it looked like she was one of them lesbians, okay, one of them lesbians that likes to wear extra plastic under her clothes, if you know what I mean. But I think that she got with Swiss Beats in order to kind of squash that, but people still gonna talk. People still gonna talk, And I've always had a crush on her because I've always thought that Alicia Keys was very cute. A very cute, attractive female, right? She just had that cute girl next door look. Y'all know those girls that used to go to high school with, or who used to live in your neighborhood. She'd be the cutest girl out the bunch, but she was just a regular chick. That what Alicia Keys reminded me of when she first started. And she was very, very curvy. She still is very curvy. Even though she don't go out of her way to show off her body. I mean, she got one. Alicia Keys got one. Shout out to Shy again. Alicia Keys, Gabrielle Union, or Damaging Boys sad. Yeah, and that's why I speak on celebrities, because these people have large followings. They have fans who will defend them. Go look at the videos I've made about, why men don't want to date this female celebrity, that female. So look at the people defending them. Look at the people going to the videos defending them. They have fans. Even though you're presenting logical arguments about why they are struggling so badly in the dating department. You know? Shout out to Daisy Mora. Appreciate that. Yeah, make sure y'all like the stream. Now, yes, she is biracial. Okay. I believe her mother is Italian and her father is Negroid. Okay. Now, there were talk that she actually stole Swiss Beats from his wife at the time. I think his name was Mashonda. And instead of her getting a guy who was single, she got with a guy who was already attached to another woman. I told y'all, women do not value single men. They value men who are married or in relationships. There are a lot more women who are side chicks than y'all think, who will pretend they don't see that ring finger, who have never been to the guy's house, who never see them on vacations. That probably used to be Alicia Keys until she was able to get Swiss Beats away from his wife. So, you know, I just think that from there on, there's been sort of like a bad taste in people's mouths when it came to Alicia Keys. You know, when it came to Alicia Keys, people saw her as a homewrecker. As a matter of fact, it was part of a storyline for Swiss Beats' ex-wife on Love and Hip Hop New York. I believe it was the first season. And that was part of the storyline. You know? So she took this guy from another woman. Okay? And they got together, got married, and they had a kid together. And the rumors have still persisted about her being into women. Shout out to Shy again. Some black people sell out their kids to the alphabet community. Yes, they do, man. And because I be seeing these women, man, especially these Instagram models or ex-video vixens or reality TV chicks. There was one in particular. She put her daughter, I think her name is Kim Bella. I made a video about her. Kim Bella put herself in a one-piece bikini, right? She put her young toddler daughter in a two-piece bikini on Instagram. That's when I knew that these females are using their kids to get more likes, especially the young girls. So we see how they are putting their young, it's just like the teenage Instagram model, the 13, 14-year-old who looks like a 20-year-old. Her mother has her on Instagram. She has millions of followers. She makes millions of dollars. Okay. But the girl is like, her dad says she was 13, not 15. People thought she was 15. And then she does videos on Instagram. She does videos on YouTube where she does like try-ons. And she's a very curvy girl. And she's doing these try-ons in front of these dudes, in front of these other boys. And it's like, there's going to be other girls who are going to see that and they're going to emulate that. That's why you see T.I. doing what he's doing. But seriously though, you see how society wants these girls to just slur themselves out, you know. But also, there was, you had Amber Rose, right? Amber Rose was accused of effeminizing her son because she took her son to a Taylor Swift concert, and I think it was a Taylor Swift concert, and then people was giving her crap about it. Why are you taking your son to a Taylor Swift concert? You know, and it's like, is he spending time with his dad? Because I'm pretty sure if his dad took him to one of his parties and there's a bunch of chicks there, she ain't gonna go for it. But anyway, let's get to this article, because she actually, I believe she's responded to what people have been saying. I think she feels like, people are trying to shame her. But no, people are really looking at what's going on. They're like, well, this is kind of weird, Alicia, that you would have your son in a nail salon get his nails painted. I believe it was rainbow colors. And she did a video too. She did a video. Probably should have played this first. But and okay, let's see. Now this is according to Yahoo.com. So Alicia Keys went on a major rant against gender stereotypes after a conversation with her 4-year-old son left her really frustrated. The comments posted on a video on the single's Instagram account Sunday came after Keys took her son Genesis to the nail salon. According to the post, Genesis had originally asked his mom for a rainbow-colored manicure. Yeah, right. I wonder where he's getting those ideas. With Keys letting the stylist paint each nail a different color. The 4-year-old was originally excited by his decision, but his mood quickly changed after the manicure was done. And after she painted his nails, he looked at me and said, "Mommy, I don't want this on my nails," Keys said in the nearly 3-minute video, which has already been viewed 2 million times. And y'all wonder why I speak on celebrities? Y'all wonder why I speak on celebrities? That Instagram video has been viewed 2 million times, and you wondering why I speak on celebrities? Who else am I gonna speak on? DeAndre down the street? The mailman? That'll really get people to watch. Okay, it says the 15-time Grammy winner went on to explain her son's change of heart, telling her 17 million Instagram followers why the nails made him self-conscious. I was like, why? You were so sure. You were good, Keys said. And he was like, people are not going to like it. Can you believe this? 4 years old. He's 4 and he already understands the concept that someone's going to judge him because he chose rainbow colors on his nails. No, that was your son realizing that he's a young man. Well, he's not a young man. He's a young boy. And he realized that not a lot of other young boys is going around with rainbow color fingertips. Yeah, he seemed like a very smart young kid. Keys says she pushed back on her son's concerns, telling him a lot of guys paint their nails and that he should stick with it. You choose it. You choose it. You chose it. You liked it. You do it. Who cares what anybody else says, the singer recalled saying to her son. The singer, who playfully referred to her story as a major rant, went on to discuss the larger implications of her conversations with Genesis. Keys told her followers she believes everyone has both masculine and feminine traits. Here we go with this BS. Which is why it concerned her that we can't just explore those different sides of ourselves. Alicia, I think you would love to explore that other side of yourself, but for some reason you refuse to do so. Is it because you think it's wrong, Alicia, to live in your truth? Alicia wants her 4-year-old to live in his truth, but she refuses to live in hers. Do you see the double standards? She wants her 4-year-old to live a truth that she won't live. She's in complete denial, but she don't want her son to feel ashamed of embracing his feminine side. He's 4 years old. Are you kidding me? Your 4-year-old should be watching cartoons and, eating a little bit too much candy or ice cream, worrying about those things, not worrying about getting his nails painted and then realizing that, maybe this wasn't a good idea. That's because your 4-year-old has self-awareness. And that's a very, that's a trait that's being lost on society, especially with these young males. These guys have no self-awareness. This is why they end up in situations they shouldn't be in. Shout out to Real Virtue. Jaye, Black Women by Marc Jacobs and Michael Kors Bags. They're both Jews. Jews support. Yeah, Jews do support each other. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think black people should support each other. Just that simple. Every other group support each other except for blacks. So I think that we could actually learn some things from that. But, you know, blacks are going to continue to support those brands. Let's see. I think I lost my place here. I oftentimes express the masculine energy that's inside of me. And all the time, if that happens, there's the judgments, there's the stereotypes, there's all that energy that comes back towards that, Keys said. And for my boys, the reaction is similar. If they want to express the feminine energy they have that's inside them, there's all of those judgments and all of those rules and stereotypes and vibes. That's where they with this gender is a construct. No, gender is what, you know, shapes who we are and, you know, what we were born as. And people want to change that. You know, Alicia, once again, is not living her truth, but she wants her 4-year-old to live a different way, you know. But this whole gender is a social construct. These people are mentally ill and they refuse to accept that. They refuse to accept that something's wrong with them. They want people to think that something's wrong with everybody else. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I understand that if I'm a male, I'm a male. If you're a female, you're a female. That's what you are. This is how you have a society. Let's see. Key says she was really, really frustrated that her son was forced to feel that way. But she also said she asked her followers to weigh in with their own thoughts. Many were quick to praise her parenting skills. Yeah, right. Yeah, because they waved that rainbow flag more than anybody. This kid, this expression, this parenting, this thinking, this is the stuff that will change the world for the better, one commenter wrote on Instagram. The sad truth is a lot of parents don't really encourage their children to be their most authentic selves and to make choices for them and to make choices for them and them only, another person commented. Keys, who was married to music producer Swiss Beats, has 2 children, Genesis and Egypt. In addition to the 3 kids Beats has from a previous marriage, the couple often posts photos of their children on Instagram. I want y'all to understand something. What makes you a good parent in 2019 is, you know, gender is basically gender confusing your kids and teaching them a whole different ideology than the one that will actually keep them sane. Confusing your kids is what makes them, you know, is what makes a person a good parent. These are things that is destroying society. And I want people to understand me and understand me quite clear. We need logic. We need common sense. We don't need this BS logic that is being pushed around, because all it's going to do is make people more and more bitter and angry and alone and frustrated. More frustrated than you, Alicia. Shout out to everybody that's here. I see Maria was good. Shout out to all the people that are here so far, the regulars. Sabira, I see you. Make sure y'all like the stream. Of course, Denise, I heard about that. Yes, I heard about that. I saw a picture of the dudes doing it. They had a picture that came out a while ago of one of those guys actually putting his mouth on one of those babies. And I want y'all to understand that this is why some of these religions need to be researched and people need to understand what goes on, because some people don't. This is why I don't follow the Democratic Party and their pushing of left-leaning agendas, because they support bullshit like this. And this is why we got to push back on it. And what's very frustrating is that you got women who sit there and they promote this shit. They promote it. Yes, there was a picture that came out where one of the priests, I guess, in the, I believe, what is it, the Jewish church? They had one of the babies and they put their mouth on them. I think it's a part of whatever it is they do in their religion. It's just sick thinking about it, but that shit goes on. And it's been going on for a long time. And nobody seems to question it. But the shit goes on. But when you see visuals, it changes your perspective on the world. I told y'all, the things that I have seen and I have researched, like, there's a lot of weird shit going on out here. It really is. And it's all based in faith, unfortunately. You got some of these faith-based religions, they have a lot of just crazy, weirdo shit going on, man. This is why it's very important to red pill yourself fully. Now, I'm not talking about red pilling when it comes to just women. I'm talking about truly seeing society for what it is, politically, socially, economically. Because you got these climate change guys, these people who are fighting for a cause that really, I think is a cause that really don't even need to be fought, to be honest with you. It's pretty much all but man-made, but again, that's just me. If you look, and this is a side note, I'm going way off, but if you look at these hurricanes that have been hitting the Southeast over the past year or two, you be the judge whether that's regular or not. But shout out to everybody that's here. We are here live on this afternoon. Yeah, I don't know where Swiss Beats at. Swiss Beats somewhere, trying to hold on to Alicia Keys for whatever reason. I guess he can't go through another divorce because he done been divorced once. But that's a lot of Cowtown, broski. That's a lot of Cowtown. But yeah, man, I don't want to get too political, but I just feel like in today's society, man, if you don't see what the Democratic Party is pushing out here with their policies, how they're open borders, how they're about accepting, this whole gender is a construct bullshit. They're pushing that heavy. They're basically pushing aside you black Americans who've been in this country for I don't know how many years. They're all about replacing you, not just white people, but replacing you. And and you got to look at what's going on around you. They're trying to effeminize the men to control them because they know that they can put the women in front of them to control these effeminate lames. Just look at these women who talk all this shit about men, and he got these dudes cheering them on, donate to them, supporting them, promoting them. You got dudes who be supporting these chicks, and they will send me videos trying to make it seem like they don't support them when they actually do. I know you support her. Why are you sending me her videos, man? That would be going on. You got these dudes that will send you content from females who do nothing but talk down on their black ass. And then they will send you the videos trying to pretend like they don't like them. Like, oh, you got to see this. When they actually support them, they just want you to support them too. I'm never going to support them, dude. Stop sending me their videos. Jenna, you ain't late. Well, I've been streaming for a while, but I'm about to take a few phone calls. But please, people, do me a favor and make it as brief as possible. Okay? But I'm opening up the phone lines. Maybe Jenna, you can call in. But yeah, man, you mothers, stop pushing this agenda about gender as a construct. Embrace your feminine side. You don't want your son growing up limp wrist, weak, lame, soft, and effeminate. Of course, Larry, I'm a little country, you know? Yeah, Jessica, that is it. That's exactly what they do. Okay, you're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
What's up, Jay? It's your boy Shy, man. Oakland, California, Red Pill basketball team.
What's good, Shy?
Oh, man, you come in with the gold content again, bro. Just want you. Yeah, man, I was all over on Instagram getting on all these effeminate males and white feminist ladies promoting what Alicia Keys did. And like you said, bro, you were right. The 4-year-old, nature kicked in, and he said, he doesn't feel right.
Right.
The boy said it don't feel right. And his mama, who's supposed to protect him, said, no, this is what you're supposed to feel like. Mm-hmm. And, Swiss, I'm probably sure Swiss didn't like it either, but again, he ain't trying to get divorced and all that. But yeah, shame on Alicia Keys and these Gabrielle Unions, and this is weird, Jay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of these young boys knowing themselves who they are and saying, wait a minute, boys aren't supposed to be wearing this,
But then again, it's Hollywood, and if it's Alicia Keys, and it's everybody would sell out their children for the dollar. And so what I'm thinking is, business is slow. So one way them executives and the powers that be in Hollywood is, do something strange for some change. Look what D Wade and Gabrielle, they got the oldest son, and then they got Zion. So that's something buddy for the future in order to get jobs and favors, depending on if the Democrat and liberals win. Same goes with her, Alicia Keys, Magic Johnson's son, Isaiah Thomas' two sons. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I'm so glad LeBron's boys ain't like that. I think LeBron and Savannah was like, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I wouldn't be surprised if some of these parents be prostituting their children to the LGBTQ for future favors. I mean, I think they always do that, so that way they can stay relevant or something. It's sick, bro.
Yeah.
But shout out to all the black parents, all the black women and men that work together and raise good-natured children. Mm-hmm. We need more of y'all out there because, like you said about the Democratic Party and the liberals, this is why I'm out here in Oakland, California, bro, San Francisco. This is their territory. So if you ever come out and visit, you will kind of feel the politics out here. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing I like about the South, even though they got their issues too. Yeah. I do like that. Sometimes being conservative is a little bit better at times. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And so there just got to be a balance, bro. Just got to be a balance.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's great content. I want to hear from some of the women because, y'all ladies can't be silent now. This is real. This is serious. I'm not going to trust women to be leaders, even though I wouldn't, if you're going to be raising our men and our daughters like that. Mm-hmm. These weird Charlize Therons and Gabrielle Unions and Alicia Keys. It's crazy. Oh, hey, did you ever see? I hope you do a video on this, man. You saw Angela Rye ask Elizabeth Warren about Popeye's chicken. And this is the Democratic Party trying to see if they think they can beat Trump, bro.
No, I haven't seen that yet, man. I haven't seen that.
I'll send it to you, bro. It was the most embarrassing thing. That's why Kamala Harris out here is not going to win, or no Cory Booker. I don't get it, bro. Anyway, bro, I just wanted to touch up on that. Let's go Raiders. Let's go Carolina Panthers. To all you Dallas Cowboy fans in the chat room, hold that L. This is Red Pill Basketball, man. Signing out. Red Pill Basketball.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to Shy with that. Appreciate the call, man. Okay. I think this is severe. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
What's up, Jay?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, shit. Man, I'm going to tell you my feelings about homosexuality right quick.
Okay.
Like, whenever I see a gay black man, like, honestly, bro, I see like a neutered nigga, bro. Like a just defeated nigga, bro.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And like, honestly, I think that's how they want us all to be, bro. They want every black man in America to be moist, bro.
Yep.
That's the only time they feel comfortable around our asses, bro. If it's moist.
Yeah. I've noticed that. Yeah. And sometimes, because I think I having a conversation with my father or maybe some other person. He was talking about this guy who was a manager of this place. He was a black dude, but he was like, he was a little effeminate, you know what I'm saying? And he was like a manager. And he got that promotion kind of quick. It was like, one day you working, now you promoted, But yeah.
Bro, I just started a new job, right?
Mm-hmm.
I work with bed wenches, black women, white gays, and they had one other black dude there, but he was handicapped. So I figured, okay, that's why they hired him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now his ass gone. So I'm like the lone standing straight black man, bro.
Uh-oh.
I already know the right and on the wrong. I already got applications out, bro. I know my ass gonna be going soon, bro.
Yeah,
yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
But like, this is why I can't fuck with the Democrats no more. They got some I'm voting for locally or whatever that I like, but nationally, bro, this whole agenda they got going on, like this transgender, all this other shit, like it's getting to the point it's just fucking ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so at the point when your girl playing Little League basketball, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you go to the tournament or whatever, and they got some 6'7" nigga in a lace front dunking on it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit's getting crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And like,
you know what's interesting?
They all.
Interesting? Interesting? They're having guys literally dressing up as women playing women's sports in college, and
getting scholarship.
Yeah. Replacing the women,
Yeah, no, bro, that shit getting crazy, bro. But like, I think this ain't just black people pushing this agenda. I think this is a national-wide agenda, bro. I was watching one of them damn judge shows, right? I forget which one, but they had this sister on there, and she was doing this daycare or whatever. Because like they always made her son play with girls' toys and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was like, why they always making my son play with girls' toys or whatever? She was like, and she said straight up, I don't want my son to be gay. You know what I'm saying? And I respected that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She ain't trying to sugarcoat it enough. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to say, Jay, man. I know you want to call us to be brief, man, but I appreciate your time, brother.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for the call, bro. All right.
No doubt. Appreciate it.
All right. Shout out to Severe. Jenna, you want to call in? I put the number in the chat. You want to call in. But yeah, you literally do got, these big old buff dudes, like the dude that was like the homecoming queen. You got this goofy dude, this big old muscular dude dressed in a goddamn dress as the homecoming queen. Listen, if you want to live your truth, but give that tiara to a female, bruh. Come on, man. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? Hello?
Hey, what's up, Jay?
Hey, what's up?
It's Ness. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much.
All right.
Just want to call in on the topic.
All right.
I think it's absolutely retarded that Alicia Keys would want her son to have rainbow fingernails. I mean, when I used to go and get my nails done a long time ago, I never once brought my son to the shop with me.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't just, so he wouldn't be bothering other people trying to relax and get their nails done and stuff. It was just because that's a female environment.
Right.
I don't want him in that environment. I want him in the barbershop,
Mm-hmm.
And she's already confusing him and pushing him towards that agenda, just like I think the man is in Texas, I think it was, where the mom was trying to push her son to be transgender and the father's fighting for that to not happen.
Yeah.
And, so it's really sad that people are looking at these celebrities as though, they're supposed to be the ones giving us moral guidance on how to raise our kids.
Yeah.
Man, people in Hollywood and the entertainment industry are sick. Mm-hmm. They are sick.
They are sick.
And absolutely.
Uh-huh.
And so, I'm not going to look to none of them for no advice on raising my child.
Right.
They don't even have a moral compass themselves. That's likely how they got to where they got in the first damn place.
Mm-hmm.
But, this is just more evidence of the gay agenda that they're pushing on our boys, and especially our black boys.
Yeah.
And it's just I don't agree with it. And if my son were to come to me and say he wants to wear nail polish, I tell him hell no.
Uh-huh.
I don't care if it's clear. Don't even wear clear nail polish, because nail polish is not for boys.
Oh.
You want your toes and your nails manicured, learn how to do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to go to a shop to do all that. And it confuses them. And then, when they're feeling comfortable going to the nail shop when they're 9 and 10 years old, then, it must be okay to let a boy kiss on me. And my teacher says it's okay. And, the celebrities are, Pharrell's over there wearing some damn dress thing and, all this stuff. So, again, I always go back to the parents. You have to teach your kids, the difference between male and female, and really tell them the truth about what it means, when you choose to be gay, because I don't think people are born that way. I think it's a choice. And what the consequences of that will be. And, I told both my kids, I said, a lot of these gay dudes end up with what is it called, a colonoscopy bag or something?
Really?
I mean, you gotta give them the real. You gotta tell them the truth, so they understand the consequences, because it's not all rainbows and unicorns the way they're putting it out to be.
Yeah.
That's
I agree.
it.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for the call. Okay, I appreciate it. All right.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too. Shout out to
Bye.
calling in. Oh, shit. Yo, call back in. Man. Yeah, man. If your kids don't learn boundaries, when they get older, they're gonna think there's no boundaries. They're gonna be doing all types of crazy shit. You need boundaries. But the colostomy bag, man, that's weird. That's crazy. All right. You live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Yo, what's up, Jay?
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, she, we know what it is. She is effeminizing her son. And my opinion is she's doing this because she's around these white people and she's trying to get that money. She wants that money to keep coming. And for the most part, I'm done with talking to women. as far as like explaining to women why they shouldn't do this and shouldn't do that if they got a man. So this is on Swiss Beat. This is Swiss Beat's fault. You know. So stop that. You know, we can't bash. You know, this girl, Alicia Keys. We can't bash her. This is Swiss Beat's fault. He should have chose a little better. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he's trying to.
Well,
get
he is the
like
father.
her,
so I will say this though. You know, she's the one on social media going off about it, not him. You know, because she wants him to embrace. You know this. So.
Yeah, well, you know, Swiss Beat, you know, he need to control the situation. I don't blame her at all. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She needs to get his home in order. That's what the problem is, you know. But he sold out, and he sold his son out. That's all this is right now. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's a shame. You know, this is what a lot of people do for money. Mm-hmm. It just come down to money. You know what I'm saying? Like I was reading an article the other day where there was some billionaire female who was calling, you know, being very racist, and she said, "Look, I can say nigga because I know Alicia Keys." So that tells me right then and there, you know what I'm saying, that they're very docile around the, you know what I'm saying, them folks to get that money. So that's all that is right there. So she's being docile, she's making her son docile, and Swiss Beats, you know, very disappointed because, you know, I think Swiss Beats grew up in the hood, and if his son was acting like that, you know, where he grew up at, it'd be a problem. So he sold out, and it's a shame, you know what I'm saying, what's going on in society, what we see in this day and age with black people. But hey, it is what it is. But Swiss Beats, you know, this is on you, buddy. It's not Alicia Keys. She could spin and be as silly as she want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be as silly as she want to be. This is on Swiss Beats. So that's all I gotta say.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate the call, bro. You live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey.
Hey, what's going on? Is Jenna?
Not much really. Just been with school. But just to make it very quick and make it very short, personally, me, I don't really care about these celebrities' lives like that.
Right.
I mean, they're not really that important. They got nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
If you decide that, you know, you like men, whatever, if you like women, it doesn't matter. I don't care about that either. But where my problem comes in is the fact that Alicia Keys has made a decision that was not consensual to the child.
Mm-hmm.
I confidently will say that I highly doubt that that child really wanted that.
Mm-hmm.
In all seriousness.
Yeah.
And to me, I feel like that's where I have an issue with a lot of these celebrities, is that they have no respect for their own children, and they have no boundaries for their own child, because they think just because that this is their kid that they own their child, and they can just do whatever they want to and parade them and just exploit them as an object instead of a person.
Right.
So I just feel like, you know, she's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I just hope in the future that, you know, she rectifies her issues and stuff like that, and kind of self-reflects on why she's doing the things that she's doing.
Yeah.
And that's all I have to say. Yeah.
Let me say you this before you go. Let me ask you this. Like, there have been rumors that she is into women, but she's never publicly embraced it, but she wants her son to embrace his feminine side. Like, what do you say to that? Do you think that she's being a hypocrite?
She's projecting, for one. And I feel like, yeah, there is a sense of hypocrisy. I feel like if you are into women, then that's up to you, but don't project that onto your children. If your child is not into that, and, you know, people have to understand, children are very impressionable. So when you feed whatever you feed onto that child is going to grow up into the stuff that you fed them all their lives. And now they're going to suffer with other complications and other mental issues that they're going to have to unlearn in order for them to grow as people.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just, like I said, I just feel like, you know, I just hope that she just comes out for her own self and it's just like, I like women, and just call it a day.
Yeah. Maybe she will.
That's all I need to say.
All right, Jenna, appreciate the call, all right?
Thank you. You have a good day.
Well,
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye. Shout out to Jenna with the call. Okay. That's some missed callers. Call back in. Make it a few more calls. I see the projection, man. Listen, Alicia, we know you like them girls. Okay. And you trying to put this on your son, man. It's like, come on, seriously. But you know you like them girls, man. She likes them all. Alicia Key like them all, man. She likes them all, man. A lot of calls, man. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Man, what's going on, OG? You already know what I'm about to say about this, man.
Okay, what you got to say, man?
Man, listen. Okay, so the first thing, I need people to stop thinking that voting is a real thing. Do you know what the Electoral College is?
What is it?
Okay, so basically, do you remember how, I guess when Donald Trump first ran for president, it said Hillary Clinton won the popular vote?
Yeah. I thought you was going to tell me.
Of the people,
I was just going to break down, like, why it's a bad thing. But well, go ahead, man.
Oh, yeah. But basically, the Electoral College is like a group of 10 or 11 people that actually make the real decisions about who get voted in the office and all that type of stuff. They just tell you to vote just because, so it makes you feel like you're contributing to society. But back to the issue at hand, with this agenda that they pushing, bro, I mean, you know, I'm a black dude. You know, I don't like what they got going on. But you know what they say, a hard head makes for a soft ass.
Right.
So all this stuff that these trainee boys are doing is gonna come back and slap society in the face, and they're gonna realize, oh shit, we shouldn't be doing this. Let's get it back to where they got their own separate sport, or they play the sport that's for them. Because this is my thing. You know, women is mainly the ones pushing this. I ain't gonna exclude the dudes or whatever either, but it's mostly women who doing this because they hate men so much they want the dudes to be or whatever.
These white liberal feminists, and you got some of these black feminists. Yeah, they just have a hatred for men. They can't compete on the dating market. They have some type of trauma, and they are projecting it onto men. Yeah.
Now, I personally think this is a good thing because it's gonna ruin society and teach society, oh damn, we need to let men do what they was doing.
It's already starting to do it.
Dictate what goes on.
Women are already regretting their choices and what the gender they've been pushing. They're already regretting.
Because, man, you had me rolling the other day with that self-partner thing, bro. I was out. But I just want to say one more thing before I get off here.
Okay.
Now, as far as this agenda and all this type of stuff, like, what I don't understand is why they pushing on the little kids. Like, this something I'm not getting, and I always wanted to ask a gay person this though. Like, check this out. If you gay, why do you want a dude to act like a girl instead of like a hard ass dude or something? I never understood that.
Yeah.
You say you like dudes, but you want a soft or feminine dude. You don't want no hard ass dude. How does that work?
They still want that masculine energy. But yeah, go
ahead. That's all I wanted to say. I'm finna get up out of here, OG.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for the call, bro. I appreciate it. All right. All right. Shout out to the brother for calling in. All right. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
What's going on, Jada Black? This is Lee from Grand Prairie, Texas.
Cool, man. What's going on with you?
Well, what people have to understand, I mean, there's nothing new under the sun. And this is obviously these celebrities who made it in the music industry. You know, they have to do stuff like that. It's like a rite of passage, you know, when it comes to dealing with the occult. So it don't surprise me that she's pulling a stunt like this at all, period. Okay. And her and Swiss Beats have had plenty of threesomes. You know, it's nothing new by now. This is just what they do. That's the get down in Hollywood. You know, especially in the music industry. That's the get down. And as far as dealing with her son, we know that she's very impressionable. So not only it's kind of like a different facets. Like she can delve into women's empowerment and feminism, and also with homosexuality. And her son being a black male, allegedly, we can pretty much conclude that automatically that he's considered a threat. You get what I'm saying? So by her being in the limelight, she can basically make it seem as if he's nothing, you know, like just another homosexual male that's not a threat. Because they can't have somebody powerful like who is it, like a Malcolm X or a Martin Luther King or what's that one brother's name who was in the Nation of Islam?
Farrakhan?
No. The other one, the real dark one.
You talking about now or back then?
No, back in the 90s. He died in the 90s.
Part of the Nation of Islam?
Yeah, he was, but he left.
Okay.
He got out of that and became a Panther. But anyway, neither here nor there. They can't have men who are influential in the black community.
Mm-hmm.
So it just is what it is. It may seem far-fetched, but there just can't be a positive black role model. And all these female celebrities, the stuff that they're pushing is just annoying because they're minions to this so-called satanic system that's being pushed on everybody.
Yeah, are you talking about Khalid Muhammad?
There we go. Yeah, Khalid Muhammad.
Okay, yeah.
They can't have influencers like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you do, it just leads to a form of change in the mindset, and everybody starts to really, pull together. And they can't have that because people will start to revolt against a system that's, pretty sick. And that's the kind of system we have.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
The system is definitely breaking from everything that's going on politically, man. It's on life support, definitely.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I want to say. I don't want to take up too many times. I know other calls are coming through.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for the call, bro. I appreciate it. All right.
No problem, Jay.
All right, cool, man. Shout out to the brother for calling in. All right, let's see what this is. You live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hello, Jay. How you doing?
What's going on, La Original?
I'm just out here exuding black excellence. How about yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Now, I saw the topic, and it's crazy because I just saw the video that she posted the day before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really understanding why. First of all, I'm not a real big fan of women even taking their sons with them to the nail salon or the hair salon, to be honest.
Yeah, right.
I'm not a fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, why would you allow your son to get his nails painted? And it seems like your son has more common sense than you because at least he acknowledged that, something was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand how you as a parent didn't acknowledge that there was something wrong with that. Secondly, where is Swiss Beats?
Yeah.
If you cheated on your wife with this?
Yeah. Well, he's not, obviously, he's not there day to day, as far as parenting is concerned.
Listen, I don't promote domestic violence, but he wouldn't be wrong for going upside her head because why would you have this man's son at a nail salon getting his nails painted? Like he's a boy, and I know that people have their own beliefs, but listen, he's a boy. He's a boy. A man is a man, and a woman is a woman, and there are just certain things that you don't do. One gender should not be trying to be like the other. I think that's disgusting, and I think that when parents do things like this, you need to go ahead and have your child taken, and you need to go into a cycle because something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
And that's disrespectful to Swiss as a father.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you left your wife, Mashonda, for this.
Mm-hmm.
You should have stayed where you was at. It seemed like Mashonda got a little bit more sense than Alicia.
Yeah,
it's
disgusting.
Like and I see a lot of women doing that now. I don't know if they're doing it because they wish that they would have had a daughter and they did it, and they're they're disappointed because they had a son. But at the end of the day, you're supposed to be trying to raise a strong. You should try to raise your children to be strong, regardless of whether they're male or female. You need to because they need to. You should try to equip them for how harsh life is, and you don't want to raise them to be weak. But it's just like,
yeah,
I'd be at a loss for words.
Well, I think that this is why. That's why. If you're a celebrity, man, you marry another celebrity, she's gonna have these very far right, very liberal mindset, and that's what you see with Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. You see it with these celebrity couples, man. These women be having these wild, wacky ideologies, and they be the ones raising the kids. Because I'm sure Swiss is probably off doing things. He's working, Swiss ain't at home like that. So she's doing the raising of the kids. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when it comes to marriage, you need to make sure that you and that person are on one accord. When it especially when it comes to beliefs, because a lot of times, whatever it is that you believe, that's what you instill in your children. So if you're marrying somebody and yet you guys' beliefs don't align, before you walk down the aisle and say I do, you might want to, you know what I'm saying, relax and say I don't. And you know, even with the Dwayne Wade situation, why Gabrielle Union has any input on his children is beyond me, because they ain't her kids.
Right.
Those are not her children.
Nope.
They're not. Once again, I don't understand how this man got full custody. And the generation and the society that we live in now, when you speak out against things like this, when you speak out against homosexuality, you're bashed and you're attacked for trying to protect your children and not over-sexualize your children or effeminize your sons. You don't want to make your daughters into a butch. You know what I'm saying? People look at you like, oh, you know, you should but no. You as a parent, you are supposed to steer your children in the right direction. I don't know what direction this hoe is going in. She's going in a circle. Yeah.
And you know, her being from New York and her upbringing, like, I saw a picture of her mother, and I just by looking at her mother, I said she probably like a feminist. She probably a white liberal feminist. Yeah.
Yeah, she's. I mean, you know, no disrespect to biracial people, but I don't know. Maybe because she was raised with her mom, who was Caucasian. Maybe in that household they were more free spirited. Yeah. You know,
I can see that.
To, you know, because I'm from New York, but I ain't with none of that gay shit.
Y'all got all types of colorful characters there in New York.
Yeah, listen. But Atlanta's worse. Atlanta got us beat by a long shot. So, yeah. They by a long shot. But yeah, that's just my little 2 cents. This hoe is lost her mind.
Okay. Well, shout out to you. Appreciate the call. All right, Laura?
All right. Have a good night.
You too. Shout out to Laura with the call. You live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Jay? This is Kwame from SoCal.
What's good, Kwame?
Man, I'm glad you're touching up on this topic, man, because I was just thinking about this the other day. You know, I'm 32 years old, and I've always noticed that, you know, a lot of brothers don't even get pedicures just because of the energy when you walk into some of those nail shops. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like it's for women, but in L.A. out here, there's a spot that's catered towards men. And, you know, they have women that work there. They'll give you a pedicure. Ain't no colors and stuff like that, but you could grab whiskey. They got headphones. You can watch TV, and it just has a more masculine feel. Okay. So I agree with the caller before me, you know what I'm saying why would she bring her son in that environment in the first place, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just a certain energy that you want to have, you know, around you as a man, especially if you're getting some type of grooming like that done. And I just wanted to get your perspective on that as far as the energy and how grooming could have some space for men in that era. You know
man, it's kind of like, you know how when you walk into a room and there's like a bunch of girls talking and they'll stop what they're doing just to look. You know, at the same thing like that. I think that's a lot of that same energy. You feel out of place. It's like, well, this ain't my space, man. What am I doing here? So
exactly, man. So that's really all I wanted to touch base on, man. Just say, you know, there are some places that are popping up for men because they understand that this grooming is important for men to have their feet taken care of. We get calluses, but all the extra colors and the acrylics and all that, like that doesn't need to be, you know, in my personal opinion, in a space for men, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's something Swizz should have did. Took his son to a spot where they could serve him up some whiskey. He could show him how to get his feet properly groomed. You know what I mean? And how it helps you as a man and going to work and getting your stuff done, man. But keep doing what you're doing. Appreciate you, Jay.
Okay, cool. Good call, man. Thanks, man.
No doubt.
All right. Shout out to the caller, man. All right. Let's get another call here. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Yes, sir. This is Hand Deezy. Speak easy.
What's good,
Welcome,
bro?
Jake. How you doing?
I'm good,
Yeah, man. I'm just listening. I'm listening to this whole thing, this whole spiel about Alicia Keys and everything like that. And the thing is for me is that first of all, how can y'all even call her lesbian off rip? Y'all have no evidence for calling her no lesbian. Right?
I didn't call. Hold on.
If y'all read the article, if y'all read,
hold on. I didn't call. Hold on, bro. Calm down. I didn't call her no lesbian. I said that there were talk that she was into women. Didn't call her no lesbian. More like bisexual.
Okay, good. That's great. I wanted that to be out in the air.
Nah, I don't think nobody called her
out in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
look,
like
honestly,
quote me right. Hey, bro, quote me right now.
You know what I mean? So I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, I want to be quoted right. I want to be quoted right now. I want to be quoted right.
No, I'm being real. I'm just being liberal. You know what I mean? I'm being. You feel me? I'm just looking out for my fellow black sister. You feel me? So I'm gonna speak up, even though people are saying what they gotta say. I'm gonna say what I gotta say as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel we need to positively lift up each other. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And this is like a detrimental. This detrimental. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, it's not. And the whole premise of the argument is her son. You know what I'm saying? They brought her to a nail salon. First of all, we not rich folks. Rich folks do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a wealthy person's world and a middle class world are two different worlds. You know what I mean?
But everybody go to the salon,
maybe it's
man.
Normal for
everybody go to the salon, though.
Their son or daughter to a nail salon. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to us.
Bro, everybody, I know broke people that go to the salon. They get their check. They go into the salon, get their nails done, get their feet done. I don't think it's a class thing about the salon. I think the issue people have is her taking a 4-year-old to get his nails painted. I think that is where people are really looking at this sideways, you know?
Yeah. I mean, look, it gets deeper. You know, there's way worse, you know what I'm saying, examples of feminizing the male, of feminizing the children, you know what I mean? Deeper, way deeper than a simple conversation between a mother and a child, and then come up with a realization that, oh, my child understands that this is wrong. I don't want my child to think this is wrong. I want my child to be liberal thinker, a free thinker. You know what I mean? But everybody's taking that and they just throwing it left, like, oh, she's this and she's that. Nah, bro, like, come on, like, can we just like look at it for what it is and not think too deep into certain things, because it's not even right. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel that's right.
Okay.
I just don't feel that's
all right. Well, I appreciate that, but I got to get to some more of these calls, bro. I got to get these calls in before I let the stream go. All right, but thank you for calling in. Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Appreciate it. Got to get to some more of these calls, bro. Oh shit. Got to get to some more of these calls, man. Very interesting, but goddamn, his voice that sound was on 1,000, 100,000 trillion with that volume, man. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, you live. What's up?
Hey, this Top City, man. What's going on, bro?
Nothing much, man. What's up with you, man?
All right, bro. First of all, this Swiss Beats fault. You feel me? I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. If my baby mama ever did something like that to my son, bro, I'm going dead upside her head, bro. Off rip, bro. She already know how to play with me on nothing like that with my son, bro. My son's 3 years old, bro, and he knows that he is a boy. He will tell me that's for girls. You know what I'm saying? He knows the difference. You feel me? And the reason why you got to go hard is because it is a child's sexuality. You feel me? It is not to be tampered with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guide it, but you do not control it. You feel me? And for Buddy to say it's worse ways and whatnot, bro, that's how it starts. Painting the nails. That's how it starts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're not going to play these games, bro. We can't, bro. People straddle the fence, and that's how we got to where we are, dog. All this accepting stuff, bro, we don't have to accept everything. Period. That's all I got to say, bro.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for the call, Top City. Appreciate it.
Hey, she is a lesbian dyke. Fuck they talking about.
Shout out to Top City with that, man. He said she is a lesbian dyke who likes them chicks. Likes them women's. Likes them women's. You're live with Jada Black, man. What's up, man?
What's up, Jeff?
Oh, what's good, Torin?
It's gonna be kind of hard to follow up that caller from 2 calls before.
Yeah, man, that volume, man. Good grief.
Man,
I think he had a microphone when he called in.
Right, that was a class act, wasn't it?
I'm telling you, man. God damn, that dude was prepared. That shit was loud as hell, man. Are you recording content, my brother? Telling you, man.
But seriously though,
yeah.
I actually found out about this this yesterday. I recorded a video, but I haven't uploaded it yet. And it's crazy. First off, whoever said that she went on a rant, who said that? Because I'm listening to her video, and I'm like, a rant would involve a lot of yelling, and she was very calm the entire video. So whoever put it out, it was a rant, must have been doing this to try to get some likes.
Yeah.
But when I was listening to what she was, but when I was listening to what she was saying, it's like she was all over the place. Like I was watching Willie D. He actually did a video about it, and he made a good point. We are all going to be judged. We are all judged. Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest. If I was to see her son walking down the street with rainbow-colored nails, I would probably end up, judging him. I may not come right out and say it, but I'm probably gonna give him that look like, what in the hell? Are my eyes deceiving me right now? And it's almost like she's trying to play the role of trying to shield him from that. And notice when she was saying what she was saying, she didn't come out and say like that him wearing those rainbow-colored nails is a now representation of the Alphabet Academy. I'm gonna just call it that. She didn't say that in the video. And then she started talking about masculine energy and feminine energy. Notice that she says that boys have feminine energy, and then she started to talk about herself as a woman having masculine energy. I said, Did she realize what she just said there?
In that moment, no, because she probably thought she was being philosophical. Like these other
exactly. Right. And then when I was seeing that, I kept thinking about what Gabrielle Union did with Dwayne Wade's son, taking him to that Pride parade a couple months ago, and he's like, what, 11? I said, do you know what kind of stuff that kind of event attracts? First off, no child should be in an environment like that with grown adults. Because at the end of the day, no matter how they choose to live their life, those are adults. No child should be down there in the midst of all of that, in my honest opinion. It's doubly offensive because it's the child of a public figure, 2 of them. Now, I bet you Gabrielle Union won't have her child, which is the one she had with the surrogate. I bet she won't have that child down there in that environment, but she's going to put someone else's child that she didn't birth down there. No one really called that out. So it's like you can do what you want with someone else's kid, but you won't do the same with your own. Because I think she had the whole family down there while he was away.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this whole thing with like what Alicia Keys is doing, and the thing is, her son had enough sense to know that he would be judged after he painted, like had the nail colored, the rainbow color painted on his nails, because he knew that he would be judged. But she had to like kind of tone it down and give him a PC response for him to agree to keep the nail color. Now I wonder what her husband has to say about this.
He's probably not going to say much. I don't think he's going to say much.
Probably not out in public. Probably not out in public anyway. Yeah. Maybe behind closed doors.
Maybe behind closed doors. Yeah, he'll probably say something now.
And it's crazy too because I said Alicia Keys, she needs to really watch it because the last time people went on Alicia Keys, they were calling her a home wrecker.
Yeah,
remember that? They stayed calling her a home wrecker for a long time. I won't be surprised if that stuff starts to come back up again because of this.
Yeah, and they're going to bring it up, especially the people who, for a while, they've had to listen to people make excuses for her. The situation kind of died down. But this situation will definitely bring that to the forefront, and how she's outraged by, her own son having his own thoughts at 4 years old, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Because she probably got taken she was probably caught so off guard when he had the nerve to say that he doesn't want that anymore because he feels like he will be judged. And the truth of the matter is, he would be judged.
Mm-hmm.
And she knows that because she's been judged. And I'm sure she's judged other people. See, the thing is, she's walking around making it seem like she's probably never pointed the finger of judgment at anybody in a day in her life. And we know for damn sure she has. She may not have done it outright in public, but I'm sure she's done it before, even before she became famous.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of those, I know, especially from a lot of celebrities, they will talk down to people and preach to them when they themselves aren't consistent, but they want to preach to other people, you know?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty much all I have to say. That's all I have to say about it.
Okay, cool. Well, appreciate the call, Torin. All right?
All right.
All right, shout out to Torin with the call. All right. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, yeah, this Hamilton M calling from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Hey, man, what's good?
Yeah, love the show. Yeah, but a lot of folks don't remember that Swiss Beats, his brother is gay. If you ever seen that hip-hop.
Yeah.
And
he was hiding it, right?
So,
wasn't he hiding it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he found it, and then he exposed himself on the show.
Yeah.
And then, if you can remember, when Alicia Keys first came out with that song called "I Keep on Falling," and like, remember she looked like a dyke back then, but she fought her image up as she got popular.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, so I mean, I just thought about that, whatever. So like Swiss Beats, like he familiar with that, you know, with the Rainbow Coalition because his brother is gay, you know. So
yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man, but that's all. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Love the show, man.
Cool, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right.
Shout out to him with the call. Yeah, man, his brother's part of the alphabet community. He was quote unquote hiding it. It probably was in his contract. We not gonna go public with this, but you know, when we get on the show, you have the big reveal. But I mean, if you watch that show, I mean, you already know that guy, you know, is what it is. Shout out to Tyrone for becoming a member. Shy Hansy Speakeasy said, hold on. He said, I am a spy. I work for Alicia. Ignorance is bliss. Well, no, I don't think he's a spy. I think he's a fan. Might be a fan of Alicia Keys, but I don't think he's a spy. I think he's more like a fan. I told y'all all types of people's fans watch me. Yeah, Nikki, you're a little bit late. You gonna have to call in right now. Nikki gotta call in. You know. But shout out to everybody that's here, man. That's why I see you there. Got a new member. If y'all want to become members, man, y'all can always join the team. You can always join the team, man. Where is that? You can always join the team here on the channel. All right. But this is why fathers gotta be involved in their sons' lives, man. Even if you're busy and you work, and be involved, man, because you never know with your wife or how your girlfriend, with your baby's mother or your girlfriend is raising your kids, man. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
My turn. Oh shit.
What's up, man?
Oh yeah. What up, though? I want to call in real quick and talk a little shit, man.
About the topic?
I'm just gonna say a little bit, and then I'm gonna be like deuces and hang the fuck up. So this is how this about to roll. On the topic as far as her or the guy in Texas or any other female or male, which I haven't heard a story about that one on the news yet on TV. Mm-hmm. Want to make the little boy into a little girl, or a little girl into a little boy.
Yeah.
I just want to break this down. Let me take a breath. Hold on. I can't remember where I heard this from or where I've seen this from, but it's a good analogy that people will understand. You know, so I'm gonna say if it was my point of view and I had a kid and I was in this situation myself, right?
Okay.
So let's say I'm in a Walmart, a grocery store, something like that, and we're in line and checkout, right? And my little son and my little daughter looked at the chick in front of me and goes, "Mommy, Daddy, why does that woman have a mustache?" Well, right then the kid goes, "Okay, that's a woman, and men have mustaches. Daddy, why does that kid have a mustache?" And at that point in time, you can do two things. You can go, "Well, no, that's offensive. Don't do that." Well, why is that offensive? Because it's hurting this kid's feelings, right? Or it's hurting that person's feelings. Right then, right there, you're telling what that kid observed is wrong, even though they know it's right, and you're telling them, you're indoctrinating them, you're teaching them at that age, at that moment in time. You may think it's developing your child, but it's actually not. Because mommy, look, why does that woman have a mustache? Like I said, it can go two ways. Son, that lady is not supposed to have a mustache. Some people are a little weird, and some people nowadays in this world, they don't know what they are.
That is true. We do got some weirdos out here that don't know who they are. You know, they usually tell other people they're weird, and you know something's wrong with them. But
well, man, you know what happens all the time. That's why I always like the other caller. I don't know if it was number 1, number 2, or number 4. I forgot what I was about to say, but on his ass, so I gotta get on him real quick. He was kind of going hard for Alicia Keys. Like, damn, okay, you sound like a solid. I'm saying you going extra hard for Alicia Keys, and you was solid as you sounded on that radio microphone, volume up. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. But no, I kind of a little bit. I just wanted to say though, like when a kid notices something is wrong, and you tell them no, this is how society thinks. You're indoctrinating them right to think in a different fashion that is not even true. And then can you take that and you imagine what they're doing into the schools? Now, this is just a hypothetical situation when we're talking about in a grocery store. They're doing shit in school. They're doing this shit at mass in California like it's fucking normal, and we think our society, our kids, going to get better. No. I think a lot of people, or some type of people, are really not tuned to the fact that most people in our society, at least in our country, are not actually down with that. At YouTube, on social media, on Facebook, and things like that. It says that, it looks like that, just like Facebook. Everyone wants to post up their money. Everyone wants to post up how good they're doing. Well, in reality, it's not like that. So they're pushing all this LGBT, all this indoctrinated youth, and thinking that everyone's with it. And on the low key, 70% of the nation is pretty near even touching that shit. And I think it's a big disconnect, just like with Dave Chappelle and the Rotten Apples review. 5 people said no, but then everyone loved it, and then he goes on to get an award. Like, at what point in time do they stop trying to fuck with people knowing that they're not going to get anywhere? It doesn't make any sense. That is the definition of insanity. Pinky and the brain. Which one was insane? Which one was a genius? Brain, the smart one, was insane because he kept on doing the same shit over and over and over again. Pinky was the intelligent one because he always fuck up the brain plan and make it look like it was accident. That's all I got to say, though.
All right.
That made some sense to somebody in this motherfucking world.
I'm pretty sure it did, bro. I think you came across quite well to the people of viewing. All right.
Cool. Oh yeah, real quick, man. Keep on doing what you're doing. I hope you don't mind constructive criticism, and I don't try to be too direct and disrespectful or whatnot. But sometimes I be having shit, and my half-ass social media is so bad it's ridiculous. I don't even put my full thoughts out there, and sometimes that can be a problem.
That's quite all right, man. But I appreciate the feedback, and calling in. That's cool.
For sure, man. Keep on doing your thing. You're helping change a lot of people's opinions to better themselves, man. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Salute that 100%, my G.
Cool, man. Thank you, man, for the call, man.
Yeah.
All right. Salute to the caller. Let me just say this. There's a guy in the chat that was announcing that he was leaving. I don't give a fuck if you announce that you're leaving. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave. You don't have to announce it, especially when you are a grown man. You shouldn't have to announce that you're picking up your purse and you're leaving. You're grabbing your purse. You're grabbing your coat. Grabbing your purse and your coat. And as a matter of fact, we're gonna help you get your coat. We're gonna get your coat. We're gonna get your purse. We're gonna get you in that lift. And we're gonna get you home. Okay. That's what we gonna do. You ain't gotta announce that you're leaving the chat. You ain't even gotta do that. You ain't even gotta do that. You know. Or you could come back in the chat and you can come back in the chat and talk shit all you want to. I can talk most shit. Don't make me. Don't do it to yourself. Because I can talk shit all day and all night. It's easy. But you announcing that you leaving. Big dog. Like you a disgruntled old, like you one of these old ladies. You know how old ladies? You know, like when a lady they get up, grab their purse, and they got to straighten out they dress or whatever. They grab their purse and their coat and they leave out the room. You know? Get your attention seeking ass out my chat room. Nah, don't call on my show private. Niggas coming. Niggas is switching out the chat room with their purse on, man. Come on, man. You're live. God damn. Well, that might be it for the calls, man. I think that's it for the calls, man. Niggas is getting purchased and switching out the chat room because you don't like how the conversation going. Well, get the switching and get out my goddamn chat room. Why is it always grown men that want to tell you that they're leaving? Hey, miss, you can go, miss. You can grab your purse and your jacket because I know it's cold out here tonight, and you can leave just like that. You ain't got to announce that you leaving. Always looking for attention. Always grown fucking men looking for attention, and you wonder why women is treating you the way that they treat you. Because they see you like they see other women. And y'all think the shit is cool? Nah, it ain't. You don't like how the conversation going? Listen, I give everybody a chance to come on the show and talk, to call in and talk about the topic. You know, you're going to have opposing arguments. That's what we're going to have. You know? Right, it's cold outside. You know, I know it's cold. Got to help you get the jacket on, and maybe if it's too cold, you might have to put a hat on. Might have to get a hat or something, maybe a knit hat or something if it's too cold. You know. Y'all be in here looking for the wrong type of attention, man. What's gonna happen is you're gonna get your feelings hurt. And those are facts. Just like it's facts that Alicia may like women too. Yeah. Yeah, put on a beanie and go and escort you out the motherfucking room. Vern or Antoine, True, can you escort some of these disgruntled males out the chat room? Make sure they ain't left nothing. Get them home safe. Get these ladies get these ladies home safe. Get these ladies home safe. Oh man. But shout out to the chat, man. I do appreciate y'all coming and checking this stream out and this afternoon. You know what's crazy is it's 5 and it's damn near already nighttime. So it's almost as if I went live at about 6 or 7. Then when going live at what, close to 4, you know. But we are here. We are live. Salute to the chat room, the moderators, the members. I appreciate everybody supporting. It's cool when I see new people join the channel. That's always cool, man. To get your green. If you want to get your green badge, join. The link is you see it on your stream. You can just go there and click the join button. And you can become a part of the chat elite, the chat fam. You know. I am gonna get those shirts made. I just had a lot of stuff I've been trying to do. But yeah, man. Yeah, definitely has been a time change, man. You can feel it. The time has definitely changed. I don't know if it's for good or more, because I got up real early this morning. That's no problem, Juanita. Did you call in, Juanita? If you did, I appreciate it, Juanita. Yeah, this time change is the days seem like it's going by quicker. I don't know. It's getting dark. You know. Alicia Keys, the alpha male. Alicia Keys, the alpha male. Shout out to Darte, Jay, stay roasting lames in the chat. He said it, man. I just be putting them in their place. Some of these people gotta be put in their place, man. I think they be forgetting, like, who the fuck I am. And, you know, I can hurt people's feelings without even trying. And they come in the chat room trying to announce they're leaving and things of that nature. And they end up, you know, getting the attention they actually didn't want. You would think, because they're just gonna get me, just making them look like a complete fool. What they calling Juanita? Okay. Well, I appreciate the newbies. Shout out to the newbies. Anybody that's new, you know. But yeah, man, father your sons, father your daughters. Take care of your sons, take care of your daughters, man. Raise them as your sons or as your daughters if they are male or female. Don't try to do this gender fluidity bullshit. Gender is a social construct. That is the type of shit that destroys communities and destroys societies, especially Western culture, which is hanging on by a thread. Western culture is hanging on by a thread, and it's getting worse. Oh, you did, Junebug? I appreciate that, Junebug. Females be choosing. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool, Junebug. Shout out to Junebug. He said chicks be choosing when he rocking the muddies. Shout out to you, bro. Well, Mrs. Oh God, that's good. That's interesting, because, like I said, I woke up quite early this morning, and it could be because of the time change. Oh yeah, speaking of Drake, Jessica brought up Drake. Apparently got booed. I saw the piece of the video where he walked off stage. He didn't get booed through the whole performance that he was doing, but he got booed towards the ladder. And you got all these people hopping to this guy. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of Drake. I do like his music, but I'm not one of these stans, so I can be objective. And I can say, I don't think they should have booed Drake. Let me just say this. I don't think they should have booed him. I mean, what are you booing him for? Like, Drake went to the Tyler, the Creator's Flognaw performance, and I guess they wanted Frank Ocean, but you got Drake. And Drake is a big name. in music. And the fact that he showed up there and was willing to perform for them, I think Drake wanted to do it. I think that was a situation where he wanted to be there. I guess he was going to do a couple songs indeed, but decided to do more. He's been trending on Twitter all night. Drake has been he's been trending since early this morning. I woke up this morning and he was trending. I'm like, why is Drake trending? And they're saying the flog nog and Tyler the Creator fans were booing him, and I'm like, oh shit. So I saw a video and there was booing towards him, and he walked off stage, but he had already performed a couple of songs. Shout out to Jake from State Farm, new subscriber, Alicia Keys, Wild and No Cap. Appreciate that, man. But I'm not the biggest fan of Drake, but I don't think that was right. I mean, come on, man. I understand you're not a fan of his, but to boo the guy when he really wanted to perform there, I feel, it's like, because he was willing to perform more songs than he probably first wanted to do, because he was in the moment, like he had a big crowd. No, they wanted Frank Ocean. They wanted Frank Ocean to perform, and Frank never performed. And I think that's why those fans got mad at him, But I don't think you should boo the guy. I mean, come on, man. Seriously, like what is going to be accomplished by doing that? Shout out to Junebug. Facts. Choosing like is that you. I'm going to cop another one. Black Friday. Jada Black. Keep up the good work, my God. Salute to you, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support, man. And if they choosing, that's good. That lets me know something I'm putting out there is actually working. As you don't have to go to the dating coaches to get, But yeah, man, it's all about getting a certain look women choose on, man. Women are attracted to different things, man. Women are very particular, but you don't have to look a certain way for all women to like you. You can be, a guy who looks like Rick Ross and not even be as rich as Ross and still get chose on because of maybe how you carry yourself. Maybe you make women laugh. It's just certain things about you that women are going to like, no matter if she's really attractive or she's average looking or maybe unattractive. There's going to be something about a guy that she may like and she may end up dating. And people may look at her like, why is she with this guy? Because there's something about her, there's something about him that she liked. Shout out to Shy again. Drake took an L. Flognar is a hipster festival. Yeah, and he was in the wrong environment. Let me just say this. Drake was in the wrong environment. His fan base is mostly women. Okay? If it was a crowd full of like black females or maybe non-black females like Latinas and white women, I think he would have fared better. But that was a bunch of dudes, man. Not all, but a lot of those guys were male. I mean, you have females that were there that were fans, but I'm pretty sure the majority of people booing were probably dudes that don't listen to Drake like that. They don't listen to his songs like that. It was crazy. Tyler the Creator was in the audience. Everybody get booed. Get booed on Jay. Stop talking up for Drake. I'm not taking up for Drake, moron. I just say listen, nobody should be getting booed at a performance where they're probably not even making what they would make if they were on tour. Stop putting words in my mouth, dude. It's always these mental midgets, man. They always want to act like everything is a debate. I don't think anybody should be getting booed off stage if they took their time to go there. Not just Drake. And I'm not even that big. I'm not even like a fan of Drake. I like his music. I'm not like a fan, like a big fan of him. They wanted Frank Ocean to perform. They booed him. They would have booed anybody in that situation. Probably Drake more because Drake is mainstream, man. And those guys that are there, they don't like mainstream music. But they were not rocking out. They were jamming to it. You know what I'm saying? They were jamming to the music. But then I guess when he kept performing and the show was about to end, that's when I think people was like, damn, I don't want to see Drake. When is Drake doing there? And this is coming from somebody who has been critical of Drake. But in that situation, I don't see a reason to boo the guy. I just don't. I don't see a reason to boo him. What are you going to accomplish with booing him? Because that's going to make y'all look bad, and it's going to make Tyler, the Creator, look bad. Because then some people aren't going to want to go there now. Because they're going to think they're going to get booed. Even though you don't really hear a lot of other rappers getting booed. But Drake is a representation of mainstream rap, hip-hop music, or pop music. Shout out to Shy again. Fun fact, Pusha T and Tyler are good friends. Yeah, they are. I think that is a pro Pusha T audience. I will say that, you know. Yeah, they might have been very pro Pusha T. Very pro Pusha T. All right, people, that's it for me. That's all I have to speak on. But make sure y'all like the stream. Also, make sure that you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The links are in the description. As well as you can email me topics that you'd like to see me speak about live. You know what I'm saying? You can always hit me up. On email, okay? And yeah, this has been a cool stream, man, and appreciate the support from everybody. And I'll see y'all on the next one. All right? Y'all take care.